Yo, what is up, everybody? Good day, good afternoon. Happy Wednesday? Yeah, happy Wednesday. Welcome back to the stream. Glad to have you all here. What's up, Boki? Welcome in, man. Welcome in. I received a browser notification for your stream saying something. Whoa, what was it? It was a whoa saying, dude, we have finally come up with our name for the app. Grüvee. Oh my gosh, I realized I forgot to do some big things right now. Hold on there. Yeah. As you can see, I forgot to change that. Here. All right. There's that. There's one more thing. Oh yeah. Got to update the task for today. Do that. Do that. Man, I'm kind of sucking. Task. Hope everyone's been doing well. Having a good old week. Today's hump day. Obviously the middle of the week. Best time of the week. Sorry, it's 1 second. All right. All right, cool. I think we're good. Hey, Bun Boy. Yo, what's up, Enoch? Welcome back, man. Fuck, I haven't finished yesterday's stream. Ah, goddamn it, Bookie. Get it together, man. Welcome in. So a couple new things for the stream today. Yesterday we had Rune Wolf come by, and he put together, or he suggested this cool platform called Pretzel Rocks, and so it's basically just like free music that we can play on stream. So I'm trying it out today. So there is no Festify today, but we are using this platform. So I'm interested to see what you all think about it. The one caveat is the bot is required. They require you to have the bot. Well, it's not, they don't require you, but they inject their bot into your chat and it always posts every song that plays. Which is fine. You know, like, it is what it is, but curious to see how it goes. What's up, Evgen? Welcome, man. Always nice to see you. Finally. Yeah. Hey, Roars. Welcome in. Glad to have you too. So today we're on day 4. Got some big things going on, considering that we came up with our new app name yesterday called Grüvee. Grüvee. I'm here to code on Grüvee. Hell yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be good. So we've pretty much set up our GitHub repo. It took us a little bit of time yesterday, but we realized we needed to have some subsets of subfolders of iOS and Android within our React Native project. So that was interesting, but we did it, and I'm glad. Oh, we should probably edit this as well now that we're here. One repo to rule them all. So it'd be this guy. I guess it might be easier to do this. Cool. There we go. So we added that in. I just installed Xcode and took over an hour. Yeah. That's life. That is life. You got an ever loading? Yeah, refresh. Everything looks good over here. But okay, so that was completed. We set up our iOS native shell, so that was obviously very easy for us. We got that running in yeah, we got that running, the base project running, and that's pushed. And now, so we downloaded Android Studio yesterday to get that stuff working. And so that's kind of the next thing I wanted to do, was basically go and check out the Android base project, make sure we can get that running in our emulator, and then from there set up our React Native project and hopefully write a component that we can inject into iOS and Android. So that's pretty much the game plan for today. I think it should be good. I'm excited for it. I am excited, as they say. Yeah, I'm glad, Evgen. Glad you're excited about one of our projects. May be a music playlist social platform. Yeah, I mean that's essentially what it is. It's like a more social way to discover music. And man, I don't remember who it was. Someone, I think it was Stacking, when we were talking about it, he was like, aren't these playlists intimate? And I was like, yo, it's so true. Like, the way that you send around, the way that you like share music with other people shows like this other side of you, you know? It's very interesting. So, I meant in the task. Oh, yeah. No problem. Yeah, let me update that real quick. Thanks for the suggestion. Yeah. Thank you. I got it right here then now. A new music playlist social platform. Okay, there we go. All right, there it is. I updated that. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, so this was done. Now we were in the middle of getting our Android project shell set up. So let's go ahead and do it. And I'm just committing all this stuff to master right now because it's just like the initial setup. But we gotta open Android Studio again. Let's go. Yo, Vexum, welcome back, man. Just wondering if there was any gotcha to setting up an external streaming PC from your Mac, or is it the same as standard setup? I don't think there's any gotchas. I think it's pretty straightforward if you were to use another PC. I guess the only caveat I can think of is on Mac it's always a little difficult to get desktop audio. So I mean, we don't use it here on stream too much, but yeah, the desktop audio I think was the only like gotcha there. But overall, like I used to stream everything from my Mac. Damn, dude, it's fucking pain. And I'm like, I have this gaming PC sitting right here. Like, why am I not going to utilize that? So, all right, let's build this thing. Yesterday we were having some memory issues because we didn't have enough space. So I cleaned up a little bit. Hopefully I cleaned up enough. Oh, God damn it. There isn't enough space. Why? Why do I need so much space for this thing? What are we going to do? I have to clean up more? Yeah, the audio stuff is always a pain in the butt, dude. I feel like you read and respond really fast, but it takes a while to come through. Come through on where? Like on the overlay? TFS doesn't work. I can't file bug reports. Help! Oh no. Damn. What's going on? Alright, Vexen, thanks for coming by, man. Really appreciate you stopping by again. Time to delete hidden files. No, not that. Anything but that. Anything but that. God damn it. I got 5. God. It's Android Studio, man. It's your product. Fix it, please. It's not my product, man. It's not my product. Yo, what's up, silly? Welcome in. Nice to have you back. GarageBand with the XL logo. That is interesting. All right. I can delete day one. I don't use day one on my desktop. All right, so I guess the stream will start off with cleaning up some memory so we can actually do this. Oh, yeah, that's... I don't know why it is. I have it set up where it's... should be, like, right on board with it, but... like, it should be almost real time. Oh, size, my bad. I never use Word or Excel on this computer. I don't... but then the one day I need it, I'm going to be like, God dang it. Yeah, Day One has a Mac app. It's pretty dope. But I don't have premium for Day One, so it doesn't sync between my devices. Yeah, I need more memory, Boki. Yo, K-Pag! What's up? Welcome back. Do you use Chromium? No, I don't think so. So I'm just going to delete it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, the online version. Just delete Xcode Simulator cache. It's always like 10 gigs. That's a great point. Yes, you're very right. That is, I think, document or library developer Xcode. Yeah, 77.2 gigs, bro. Jesus Christ, get the out of here. Is it over here, Evgen? Let's go. On Edge when? I don't know, man. I should get the actually Edge dev build on here. Yeah, there's a bunch of crap in here. Look at that. 53.82 gigs. Wow. Yeah, that was a good call. You just delete some devices. Yeah, I feel like if anything, I should delete the watch. Like, what? Like, these watches, I totally don't need these guys. I know it's not as much, but... like, watch 1? 1.2? Yeah, that's a really good point, Emjan, yeah. Good call. Man, it's good to have smart people in chat. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, delete not the newest ones. Yeah. I was thinking, like... we'll keep those. Alright. Oh, baby. This is going to be good. Yeah, like a lot of this, the old iOS 11 stuff is totally not needed. Let me keep like 11.4 or something. But look at that, yeah. That should help a lot. Hell yeah, best stream ever, man. This is how we do it. Delete, delete, delete. This is gonna feel so good. And I'm over here thinking Android Studio was the problem. Psh, so wrong. How wrong I was. Hey guys, by the way, how's the how's the mic audio today, as well as like the music? I sent one of the devs to file a bug for me. Dude, I just want to let you know, this is a Microsoft support stream, right? Oh yeah, baby, look at that. Can you hit Papa Sadi up on the air, please? The mic is dope. Awesome, dude. Thank you. Oh, you're right. Yes, the derived data. Good call, dude. Yeah, you can. The folder recreates itself, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm pretty sure I've deleted the derived data folder before. But now you're making me nervous, so I'm just going to put it back. You're making me nervous, dude. And it's gone. What's up, Balonix? Welcome, man. Now it'll be a quickie. This is just library developer Xcode. What is the hotkey here? Library developer Xcode. Drive data recreates itself? Yeah, I thought it did, but better be safe than sorry. Dope. Cool. So that should do it. Now let's try building this thing. Hopefully we have enough for our emulator to pop up. We're running a Pixel 2 here. No, don't allow. Please install Haxum to fix compatibility issues on Mac. Okay. I mean, it's running, so that's good. Wow, the emulator actually popped up pretty quick. The last experience I had with Android Studio was it did not pop up that quick at all. Simulator's better than emulator? Yeah, I would agree, but hey, what can you do? There's Grüvee, bro. We did it. We live. But it was. Please install Haxum greater than 621. Let's go ahead and get this set up before we call this complete. Yeah, it looks good. It popped up super quick. It's a Pixel 2. Yo, what's up, Vicus? Welcome in, man. Yeah, Haxum is like I think it's, I can't remember. It's like the processor that you need or something like that, right? Yeah, something with the SDK. Okay, so navigate to Android SDK folder. Where is this thing? This is like old Android Studio. SDK manager. Oh, here we go. Okay. And then let's look for, those are platforms tools. Intel. There we go. Apply. Awesome. Well, it's easy. Yeah, the app is called Grüvee. Came up with the name yesterday. It was good, man. Oh, what do you guys think we should stuff for the RAM? I feel like 2 gigs is a little too much. I feel like we should go a little bit lower, like 1 gig maybe. It's a lot of RAM. Do like 1056, 10.6, all the RAM. I'm trying to do serverless on Azure, Enoch. For sure, trying to do Azure serverless stuff. Yo, Terrors, what's up? Welcome back. Glad to see you. 1 gig should be fine or app is trash. That's a really good point. Can't run your app on 1 gig? Get out. So nice to see you. How's it going today? Thanks for coming in with that fancy green brain. Yo, dude, thank you. Thank you for the tier 1 sub for 3 months on a 3-month streak. Freaking animal. Thank you. Really, really appreciate support. And thanks for helping me get to 1 step closer to getting the Office box set on DVD. Appreciate you. Nice to have you back. Terrors, we started a new project, by the way. So I'm glad that you're here. We're pretty much starting it from scratch. Yo, Funk Main. What's up? I love that name. It's great. Funk Main. Just doing a quick check on something here, Fuchs. Terrors, by the way, I haven't seen you over in Discord in a while, so if you are not part of the Discord, make sure you join. Attach your Twitch account to your Discord account, and we'll go ahead and give you that badge, the sub badge or role. Yeah, I just forgot to unsubscribe and didn't notice, but I'm glad since you started Project in React Native that I want to learn more about it. Awesome. Yeah, we're doing some cool stuff. Yeah, well, if you feel like coming back in, would love to have you. But yeah, so we're working on a social platform music playlist, and we're waiting for some Android stuff to download right now. Okay. It's downloaded. So I'm going to actually close out the... Whoa. That was actually cool. I'm going to close out the emulator. Let's restart it, and I'm curious to see how much faster it is with this accelerator. Yo, Enoch coming in hot. Holy crap, that was so fast, by the way. Whoa. Dude, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, man. Welcome to the Pixelogic team as an intern. You damn intern. Yo, just a month doesn't matter. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. All the subs are highly appreciated. I'm obsessed with The Office. I need The Office box set on DVD. And your support is helping me get there. So thank you. Thank you, man. Really, really appreciate that. Enjoy the emotes, dude. Enjoy the emotes. And we'll get you into the role on Discord as well. Cool. I don't know if you guys noticed that simulator. Can we just like do this one more time? That was like pretty top tier. Ready? Use same selection for future launches, yeah. Dude. Look at that. That was quick, man. That's quicker than Xcode. Oh no. This is bad. Are we converting? Supporting Azure Functions. Don't worry, Alec. You will still get the DVD. Dude, if I don't get my sub goal, I can't get the box set. This is how it goes. It's just how it goes. I thought this was supposed to go to Pixelogic Dev LLC. You know, it will, but after we get the box set. It's for Pixelogic Dev LLC. It's for the productivity of the stream. To have The Office. Yo, I'll hit up Papa Satya. We'll see what he says. 512 megabyte Bumboy. Okay. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. How can we optimize that in here? I'm actually really impressed. That was cool, man. That was really cool. I think it's still back in our SDK manager, right? Maybe not. We need a Papa Sati emo. I know we do. I know, man. I know. We gotta get it. Gotta reach that goal. Oh, AVD manager. Wait, that's not 1.2, right? Oh no. Dude, man, 9 gigs for this thing. It's crazy. Excuse me. I see it there. Edit advanced settings, change the RAM parameter. Oh, because it's open. That's probably why. Let's try this one more time. That's a lot of internal storage you got there. Android virtual device. This SD card. But it's not open anymore. Oh, maybe I have to like restart it. No. Why is it grayed out like that? He's just guessing exposed. Android, open Windows, select Android virtual device. So from Android Studio, open Windows, select Android virtual device manager, choose your device. I mean, that's literally what we just did. Oh, wait. Yeah, Android Virtual Device Manager. This is what it is, right? Whatever. Right now, it's not a huge thing to deal with. That's fine. We'll just keep it as it is. I don't know why that's not working. The main thing was to make sure that our app was building from start, which it is. Which means we can commit things. We can commit things. I don't know what all this stuff is, though. I'm hoping the git ignore is actually picking this up. It should be. Oh, why is it called committing when you can revert? You know? Because the point is not to revert. That's why. Adding finalized initial Android project. Woo! We pushing it. Oh, you know what? I forgot I need to do this too. And I'm just going to do this since we're here. All right, I'm changing the commit command. I think we started at for our new project. So we're starting at 3 because I think we probably had about 3 commits. So instead of 713, decided to do 3. We'll see how many commits we get within this project. All right, cool. So at that point, looks pretty solid. Good to go. All right, so let's move this over here. And then the next thing is setting up the base React Native project. So I've never done this at all. So we're about to walk through it and see what happens. Just give me 1 second though. All right, sorry about that. Okay. So I guess let's just go through it. Have you ever written a Mac app in Swift? Ooh. So I'm just going to follow the guide, right? Getting started. This page will help you install and build your first React Native app. If you already have React Native installed, you can skip ahead to the tutorial. If you're coming from a web background, the easiest way to get started with React Native is with Expo tools because they allow you to start a project without installing and configuring Xcode or Android Studio. If you're familiar with native development, you will likely want to use React Native CLI. It requires Xcode or Android Studio to get started. If you already have one of these tools installed, you should be able to get up and running within a few minutes. If they are not installed, you should expect to spend an hour installing and configuring them. Okay, they are installed, so we good. Have you heard about Xcode? Yeah, I have. A while back, someone sent me their React Native project, and I installed it on. I used Expo to look at it on my phone. It was actually freaking dope. But so they're saying to use React Native CLI. How do you all feel about that? Or is Expo the way to go? Awesome, Tears. Does it have native code support? Expo? I'm not sure. Yeah, I would say I'm feeling more towards React Native CLI. Yeah, if you need to build native code in your project. For example, if you're integrating React Native into an existing application, it's essentially what we're doing. Or if you ejected from Expo or create React Native app, you'll need this section. Cool. We'll go this way then. The instructions are a bit different depending on your development operating system. Okay, so let's start with, I guess, just building for iOS since we're all familiar here with iOS, right? We all like iOS. Okay, so macOS, iOS, installing dependencies, you'll need Node, Watchman, and React Native command line interface and Xcode. Okay. I'm just going to do a brew install of Node. I know I have it, but let's make sure that we're on a nice clean version. Oh, and yeah, I gotta update the homebrew, baby. Brew tap adopt OpenJDK Castle. Huh. Who knows how long the homebrew update's gonna take? Who knows? Are you using Brew for Node or NVM? I'm just doing it for Node right now. You're in my mindy hole? Jesus. It's weird. Would we be able to just do a brew install NVM? Is that how it goes? It gets kind of awful. I'm just going with Facebook's recommendations right now. But literally, I don't remember the last time I used Homebrew, so it might take a tad bit of time to update. Just a tad bit of time. Package brew, Pac-Man, anything else really? Make sure it's node 8.3 or newer. I probably have that. If you turn the arrows around. Nice. Oh yeah, we're on 10.10. I had a feeling I'm like pretty up to date with that stuff, but I guess it's good to update this anyway. And I'm pretty sure I have Watchmen as well. And I don't think I have the JDK, so node comes on PM, which lets you install React Native. Okay, yeah. You get an error like cannot find module. I'm gonna try and blah blah blah. The easiest way to install Xcode. Yeah, we already have Xcode. We already have the command line tools. Nice. Cool. This is gonna be pretty straightforward. I'm actually really excited to get this thing running. And we'll just throw this inside our current project. There it is. Holy moly. So much newness. What's Open JDK? Or what is JDK? Oh. Oh. Right. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, thanks. Ah, we're almost there. We're getting close. I think you got that. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, thank you. Google hates Oracle but loves Java. Wow. Brooklyn has not been running 30 days running now. I believe in Alec to make fairly intelligent connections. I hope so. Me too. I have my smart moments. Then you can make Minecraft mods and Grüvee is done. Yes. Yes. Oh, okay. So we got that. Data Watchman -V 490. All right. And then we got this guy here. Smart moments is for smart people. Hey, we're all smart here. We all have our smart moments, even though we might not see them sometimes. Wow, that was highly philosophical, right? Felt like it. Felt good. All right. We almost there. I have a smartphone. Yes, the only thing smart about me is my phone. Heyo. Yo, who's excited for a new iPhone this September, by the way? Right? We should be getting one. speaking of smartphones, I'm pretty, I don't know if I'm excited or I'm going to be disappointed. Probably right in the middle. I'm excited for a new MacBook Pro. I am too, actually, but I don't think a new MacBook comes out. New MacBook comes out next year, right? The Xperia 1 is enticing. Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely is. Yo, Demon Rage 20. What is up? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixlogic team. Glad to have you here. Thanks for being here. There was just a new MacBook Pro. Like a refresh, but not like a... I'm talking about like a new revamp of the MacBook Pro. I think it happens every 4 years or something. The new MacBook will be trash. Could be, Tars. Could be. Yes, Royce. That's actually a fantastically good point. Yeah, but wasn't it a refresh, right? That's what we're talking about here. I've heard rumors of a 16-inch MacBook Pro. They said they're releasing on this year. Oh, gotcha. I haven't followed that. Yeah, it's 16 inches. Okay, no, that's the one I've heard about. I thought that was going to come next year. I've already been thinking about getting like a 13-inch, honestly. I like my 15-inch, but when I go on planes and stuff, man, it sucks. Screen will be sold separately. Must buy screens separately. It's actually hilarious. All right, we in. So we got Node, Watchman, and then OpenJDK, which is good. It's a bargain, I tell you. Hey, I would agree with you. So this is an npm install React Native CLI. What? Okay. That's interesting. Oh, did I not put a -G? I can't remember. No, I'm pretty sure I did. No, maybe I didn't. I don't know. Let's just retry that. Okay, no, I definitely did. Now it says September. Got you, Boki. Okay, okay. What did I do here? I'm gonna make sure I am not okay, I'm definitely not mistyping. I'm like... unsupported.js? I've never seen this one before. Transcended. Do. Let's check this out. This is weird. That music is dope, yo. Hey, I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's actually pretty solid. I guess we should try uninstalling it. It's weird. I don't understand what the issue is here. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just do a remove. Why is there a B there? Got no idea. All right, and then brew install node reinstall. Mojave.bottle.tar. Mojave. It'll be good to get through all this initial stuff. You know, all these little bugs and errors out of the way. Okay. Now let's try this again. There we go. Not sure what that issue was, but we got it. Oh, what's your thought on Catalina iOS 13? You know, I haven't played around with either. I've looked into it a little bit. Here's my thing, right? I'm an Apple fanboy, for sure, right? Like, I love their stuff, love their software, love their hardware. But like, things are just kind of getting old, unfortunately. It's like I will still buy their products because I like them, and I know every iteration is going to be a good iteration, but it's just like, it's the same shit, man. It's over and over again. It's very tiring. Like, I wish we could go back to the times when these keynotes were like super locked down and super secret, and there was like excitement behind stuff that no one knows about coming out, you know? But dark mode and Catalyst. Yeah, I mean, dark mode's always going to be an awesome plus. It looks really clean on iOS. I'm really excited to see that. But you know what I mean? Like, there's just something missing, which sucks. And like, it's not as fun anymore. And same with like iPhone redesigns, right? It's like, when Steve Jobs was around, and like, this could be not even because of the fact that maybe it was Steve Jobs, or maybe it's the fact that we're just getting to this point where like, really, how much more can we start integrating and start making? I don't know. It could be both. iOS 13 is the fast motherfucker on earth. Damn. Holy moly. All right. I'm gonna take your word for it. All right, we're knitting Grüvee in React Native, folks. Here we go. Very nice. Oh, this is not necessary if you're integrating React Native into an existing application, if you ejected from Expo or Create React Native App, or if you're adding iOS support to existing React Native platforms, see platform-specific code. Oopsie. Well, we did it, but we don't really actually need it. Excuse me. That's kind of funny. Yeah, no, and that's the thing, right? Like, the software is there, which is really cool, and like you can obviously see it. And I agree. I think iOS is like one of the top tier OSs out there. Like, it's a pretty solid OS. Okay, so we're going to want to implement separate visual components for iOS and Android. React Native provides two ways to easily organize your code and separate it by platform. Using platform module, using platform-specific file extensions. iOS 13 is meh by now. Feels so bad. Probably right, though. Okay, so follow the instructions for building apps with native code from Getting Started Guide to configure your development environment for building React Native apps for iOS. Okay, I thought that's what we just did. Right? So we did that, and so it's saying, again, command line tools to create an application. This is not necessary if you're integrating React Native with an existing application. Right. So we did that. So the first thing was set up directory structure to ensure a smooth experience. Create a new folder for your integrated React Native project, then copy your existing iOS project to iOS subfolder. Apple clone Samsung Dex, please. Is anyone from Apple watching the stream, please? Hello? Hello? So technically we have a React Native project now in here. But we're just gonna remove it because we don't need it. Just gonna follow this guide now. So we've set that up initially, but now it's just setting up the proper dependencies, I guess, right? At this point. So let's actually move this guy over here. And see what we can do here. Okay, so install JavaScript dependencies, go to the root directory for your project, and create a new package.json file. Okay. Package dot comma no, dot JSON. Okay. With the following contents. All right. So we're calling this Grüvee version 1.0. The name of the package string does not match the pattern of blah. What? Yo, what's up, Spart? Welcome back. JavaScripting everything. Yeah, buddy. It's that time. Oh yeah, I already have Yarn. Install the React and React Native packages, open a terminal or a command prompt, then navigate to the directory with your package.json file and run. Yarn add React Native. Yarn. It's a spool, a yarn spool there, buddy. JSOS 1, dude. One day, I'm sure it will come. That's going to be quite a day. All right, cool. That looks good. This is okay. It means we also need to install React. No, we're good. We didn't get any warnings, right? Yeah, we're good. Yarn has created a new node modules. Yes. This folder stores all JavaScript dependencies. Yep. Add no modules. Yep, we did that. Let's install CocoaPods. We already have CocoaPods. And then adding React Native to your app. Assume the app for integration is a 2048 game. Here's what the main menu of the native application looks like without React Native. Okay. So all the command line tools. Choose preferences. Next, go to location panel. Install the tools by selecting the most recent version of command line tools drop down. We should be good on the command line tools. I don't think there should be any issue there, right? We've been doing iOS stuff for a little while now. Okay, so before you integrate React Native into your application, you will want to decide what parts of React Native framework you would like to integrate. We will use CocoaPods to specify which of these subspecs your app will depend on. Okay. The list supported subspec is available in Node Modules React Native React Pod spec. They are generally named by functionality. For example, you'll generally always want the core subspec that will get you app registry, style sheet, view, and other React Native libraries. Cool. So I think what we should do is we should start off with core, but this is a good thing to note. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't realize there was a link. Let's take a look at some of the stuff they got here for us today. Dev support, RCT WebSocket, action sheet, animation. I feel like we'll probably end up using action sheet, probably use image, networking, text, maybe vibration. Dope. But at least we can start with React Core, so that's good. And it's awesome that they already put in a CocoaPod. Sick. Then you'll need the RCT If you want to add the React Native text library for text models, then you'll need the RCT text subspec. If you want the image library, right? Okay. So you can specify which subspecs your app will depend on in your pod file. The easiest way to create a pod file is by running the CocoaPods init command in the iOS subfolder. Okay. Very easy. Pods is shit. I know, dude. Every time we use pods, you always bring this up. It's okay. I always use pods. I like them pods. Yep. So we got our pod file there. A tweak for integration purposes. In the end, the pod file should look something like this. So target Grüvee. Your node modules directory is probably the root of your project, but if not, adjust the path accordingly. Is in the root. It is in the root of our project, right? Yeah. No problems there. I've learned SPM before I knew what pods even were. Really? Well, I was the other way around, for sure. All right, I'm just gonna grab these guys. Do we need... Comment the next line if you're not using Swift and don't want to use dynamic frameworks. Yo, becoming a dev, what is up? CD iOS and pod install, do pod install. But I haven't added any packages in here, man, so we can't install any pods yet. Pod? Tara, so CocoaPods is like a library manager for, or a package manager. Package manager for iOS. Cool. That's good to have here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we'll install this. But this is... That is there. Technically, I don't think I need that. Include this for React Native greater than or equal to 4.7. How can we check our React Native version? Same -v. Oh. Gotcha. Yeah, we're definitely ahead of that. How many issues did you have today? We had 0, man. 0. Well, so this is specific. All right, let me give the lowdown real quick. What we're doing here is we've created 2 separate native applications, right? We've created an iOS one that we're going to be building in Swift, and we've created an Android one which we'll be building in Java. These are just going to be the shells of our application, right? And the benefit that gives us is we get more native performance because the base application is written in native code. What we're going to do is we're going to write React Native components to inject in each of these native shells. So to do that, we have to do something like this. The pod file is basically saying, okay, React Native, let me see all your exposed libraries that I can use. And then that will allow us to bring that into our iOS application or our Android application. So yeah, hope that makes sense. Okay, so text, network, need for debugging, need for flat list and animation running on native UI thread. I mean, all right, seems pretty solid. I'm just gonna stick with that. Explicitly include yoga if you're using React Native greater than or equal to 4. Okay. Don't know what yoga is. Do you guys know what yoga is? Never heard of that before. React Common Yoga. Kind of want to take a look at what that is. Like, why do I have to explicitly say it? What is yoga? React Common. Cross layout platform engine? Okay. I guess it's a pretty clever name. I like it. Third-party depths pod spec link. I don't know if we need these. Maybe we should add them just in case. Because they look like they're part of... Yeah, they're part of React Native. Some sort of dependencies on there. All right. CodePods manages NPM dependencies from NPM and Yarn and injects them into an Xcode project. Yeah. That's a good way to explain it. All right, so after you've created your pod file, you're ready to install React Native Pod. Let's do it. So now we can finally run the awesome command, pod install. Let's see what we get here. None of your spec resources contain a spec satisfying dependency React dev support. Where's that? Dev support? Oh, here it is. Yeah, so it's saying that it couldn't be found. Wonder. Dependencies. Yo, you want to kill me? What's up, man? I'm doing a design test task for one of my Java applications. They asked for 3 to 5 pages. I wrote 8. I hope that's not bad. Holy moly. I'm interested to hear how that goes, man. Welcome in. Can I do some contribution on this project? Yeah, for sure. So the way that the contribution is going to work is usually I'll go ahead and finish the app. Like we'll get to an MVP, and once it's ready to go and launched, you have no problem. Everyone should contribute. Yeah. Pod install repo update. Yeah, should we try that? Let's do it. Lil Kaza, what's up? How are we, jazzy people? Feeling jazzy today, that is for sure, man. I guess we should probably do this too. I don't know, I'm thinking like 11? Or maybe we should just go with 12. .12 is latest. Yeah, usually I don't do like the dot releases. I'll just do whatever the newest, base one is. And we'll go from there. And if we have any issues, then we can change them up. Yes, Lil Kaza, dude, we need Papa Satya, man. All right, oh no. I was just gonna say I'm enjoying this this station thing. Pretzel Rocks, pretty good. I thought the stuff in chat would bother me a lot, but it's actually been okay. The only problem is that we don't have like a collaborative platform now where like people can add their own music. Your life is full of demands. So we're still updating the or grabbing the latest from this pod repo here. Cool. So this is step 1, bringing in the pod, and then we're gonna probably have to open Xcode maybe at some point. Oh, this is actually creating the component. Yeah, and then bringing it into Xcode. Yes, because they're so useful. What would we do without you? Obviously not have even a Daddy Bill emote. Come on now. This always takes a little bit of time. Man, so I had to like actually learn how to write React? Is that what's happening here? Yo, the Poison Tony. Hey. Hi. Glad to see ya. How you doing today? Yes, there is. It's not technically an emote. I mean, it is, but it's through better TTV. I thought you were reactive. Hell no. Come on now. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. Yo, Death Packs, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team, my friend. Glad to have you here. React Native is easy. I think it'll be fine. It's just getting used to how React is working. Right, React. Hey, what's up, Hank Pank? No native Android? Yes, we do have native Android. Right now, what we're doing is we're setting up, we're just setting up the iOS portion, and we're gonna write one React Native component that we will inject into our iOS app. Once that's done, then we'll do the same thing in Android. We're gonna do parallel development for these guys. Yo, the Poison Tony 321. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to the team. Glad to have you here. I'm 12 and I've created like 12 websites. Dope, man. Man, that's one website for every year you're born? Jesus. No, it still doesn't have this dev support dependency. It's really weird. I think I've been on your Discord in the past. Strange that I'm not following you on Twitch. Yeah, I think you have too, Death Packs. Name sounds familiar. But thanks for that follow. Glad to have you here, buddy. I literally thought your new job was part React. It is. Yeah, it is part React, but I haven't worked on any React yet. I'm doing a lot of C# right now. We support... we have two different stores we support right now. One is the Xbox app on PC, which is the beta that just came out, and then also the storefront or like Windows Store application for Xbox and Windows. C# at Microsoft? You're kidding. Yeah, I know, it's a joke, right? Like no one does that. Yeah, Hank, I'm very we'll see how it goes. Should be a good time though. It'll be a lot of learning, that's true. React Native navigation is going to make you go crazy though. Dude, but that's why we have these native shells to hopefully avoid that. That's the best part. What app have you created? I'll install it. Dude, check out Cycles for iOS. This is still not here, so I'm not quite sure what the dealio is with this dev support. I would really like this, I think. So let's take a little bit of time to look at what the heck's going on. I wonder if it's because maybe the React version I have on my computer doesn't have it. I don't know. It's called Cycles? Yeah, it's called Cycles Daily Habit Creator. Oh. Not React Core. Gotcha, becoming a dev. Gotcha. Yeah, no, it makes sense. Makes sense. No, they don't. They don't even have it in here. Hey, thanks, Poison. Appreciate it. Get a playlist live counter going? What do you mean, Anook? The new app name is Far Superior. Playlist will be a great app. God damn it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes. God damn. Is this good? Is this app going to be name changed to playlist, or is this going to be the running meme the whole time we work on this? Yo, how's playlist? I mean, Grüvee. All right, I'm just gonna not right now. We'll see if we even need it. I'm just not. What? What the heck is this stuff? Maybe I do need the path. Maybe. But then why would core work? Right? It would have thrown an error on core, right? Ah, let's just pass in the path. You never know. You never know, dude. Yeah. Could not find compatible versions for Pod, React, Core. It's in React though. So I'm curious if I actually don't have React installed. But I do. I know I've used it. Yeah, but we didn't get that error message, you know? We did do a pod in it, becoming a dev. Yeah, we did. No, I Poison, I don't really want to talk about my salary. Thanks for the question, though. Dude, I don't have the symbols on my keyboard. It bothers the heck out of me. I hate that I have to look it up. Wait, hold on, Lil Kaza. Can you go ahead and post that one more time for me? $1 billion is. Wait, hold on. One more time, please. There we go. Thank you. Dude, I'm gonna get fired, man. I love it. I love it. Oh my god. This is so good. Guys, make sure you do a refresh to get the TTV emotes. So good. Oh god, I love it. Nice one. That was a good one. There he is. Can you add Omega Lol? Yes, I can add Omega Lol. Let's do that. I always forget which keyboard I'm using here. Nah, wrong one. It has been added. Please refresh. Oh, refresh the chat overlay? Good call, good call. Oh, sorry, it's gonna change the scene real quick, but I gotta go over to here. So all you're gonna see is the chat. Hope you enjoy it. It's a beautiful chat, I know. Does TTV stuff work with these chat overlays? Yeah, it does. Nice. Okay. Cool. I actually didn't know that. There we go. Nice. Daddy Bill, Papa Satya, and Omega Lol, we in. I love it. Sounds good, boys. Enjoy your food, man. All right, let's get back to this. Those are good. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Really want to kill me? It's dumb. There's a lot of really great developers all over the world, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's again, if we do a pod install, cannot have React Core. And so if I take out the path, it does find React Core. Right? And then it just gets, it actually even finds CXX Bridge. The only thing it doesn't find is dev support. No, but then when I take out dev support, CXX Bridge doesn't work. I know. Everyone tells me about Spectacle, and like every time I'm like, I know I'm gonna get it. I haven't had time to like. I need literally one full day to sit down and fully customize my experience on my Mac. 'Cause I used to use it all the time, and I had a pretty good setup. But now, since I don't use it every day like I used to, I haven't had time to just really sit down and set things up. You know what I mean? CEOs don't code. I'm very confused by this. Like, what if I just bring in... Let me just do this. I'm going to bring in core. Like, these basic ones. And then let's go from there. Yeah, there it is. I don't know. Includes for React Native greater than or equal to 0.47, 0.43. And then for needed for debugging. Confused by that. How did you knit your React Native project? I made a new React Native project and already included full pods config. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about pod init. We did a pod init. We didn't init a React Native project. So, from what I'm understanding from this is we don't have an actual React Native project in here. What we've done is we've just created these two subfolders. They both have their shell, their like native initial projects inside of them. And now the only things we've added are a package.json file. What the fuck happened now? And now just pods, and that's it. What the heck? Why is this happening? Connextify install? The 2 dot series is depreciated. Oh, these are all just depreciated. Why is it in red? These are all depreciated. And then we come here and we got all this stuff. Jesus. Like what? Of course this would happen. Yo, Looper Duper, what is up? Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixologic team, my friend. Glad to have you. Ooh, design patterns. Yes, Hank, yes. So Pretzel Rocks is a new music provider that we're using right now. It's all, what's it? Royalty free. So I won't get all these issues when I upload the streams to YouTube. But the music has been pretty good. Is development the only thing you do? Or is your artist name Logan Long? Development's like the only thing I do. I highly enjoy music. I try to make music if I can. But I'm not very good at design. I would really like to learn how to get better. I just don't know. I just think experience is the only way to do that. Yeah. But this is... Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. But this is a little different, no? Okay, let's read through this again. Let's take one more look at this. Dude, I think you brought this up last time, too. Last time you were here, Terrace. Yeah, it still has a path. I see what you mean. Okay, because this is what we were working with, right? So doing iOS Swift. React Native is great and starting to... Oh, okay. Adding a single view or user flow to an existing native application, which is essentially what we're doing, right? With a few steps, you can add React Native-based features, screens, views. Okay. So the prereq, getting started, we did that. The getting started guy brought us to the point where it's like, hey, use the CLI to create a React Native init project. But it was like, yo, you actually don't have to do that. Right? And that was... Oops. That was at this point. So use React Native command line to generate a new React Native project called blah. This is not necessary for integrating React Native into an existing application. You know what I mean? Adult film actors you know by name? What? No, this is about creating. This is getting started though. Right? So this is saying creating a new application, right? So using the React Native command line interface, generate the new React Native project called blah. This is not necessary if you're integrating React Native into an existing application. Because this is being based off of the or if you're adding iOS support to an existing React Native project, right? Yo, Yadawning, what is up? Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here, friend. Yeah, but that's what I was... Okay, so that was my initial thought, right? But I was like, oh, maybe how they do it is they actually just, like, this is just bringing in specific things, right? Like core, RCT text, RCT network. So as long as you... Because we already added React Native as a dependency to our package.json, right? So if we have that, we should... Shouldn't we have all the files? Like, shouldn't we have the library for React Native already set up? And then you just take what you need from there and put them into your native applications. That's why I was confused there. And that makes more sense to me than if you're integrating React Native into an existing application. So are you saying this means integrating it into like a React project? Is that what we're talking about here? If you ejected from Expo or create React Native, or if you're adding iOS support to an existing React Native project, see platform-specific code. Gotcha. Okay. So I still need to do an init of this project, and then we'd technically be good to go. All right. Well, I guess let's try it because it's not working right now anyways, right? Yeah, exactly. I was just thinking about the dependency stuff, and like if we go back here, it's not here. So, but going to the platform specific stuff, right, which is what this was. Oh, wait, no, this is... It's not what I was thinking of. But so it's install JavaScript dependencies, go to the root directory for your project and create a new package. Yeah, it's literally just yarn React Native start, right? And so the only thing they ask you, oh, Wait. Install the React and React Native packages. Open a terminal command prompt. Navigate directly in file. Run yarn add React Native. But that's the thing. React Native brings in React, right? So that's it's freaking weird. I don't understand why. No, it doesn't? Dude. 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 Does it really not? I'm so confused, man. I've always thought that React Native was built on top of React, right? So if you're bringing in React Native, then you should bring in React as a dependency of React Native. Am I wrong? Is that a completely wrong assumption? Especially even reading this, install the React and React Native packages by doing yarn add React Native. Yeah, it's an add-on, right? So if you just do React Native, but yeah, you're right. I mean, it's not in there. It's not in the node modules, so that's interesting. So here's the thing then. What if I just do this? Because I want to see this. Yeah, okay, so you're right. Even at this point, first create an empty index.js file in the root of your React Native project. Okay. Yeah, that's, for some reason, that really confused me. But it made sense in my mind that we were just going to be pulling in React Native libraries and building that within our native platforms. Okay, so just make a new folder, do React Native init Grüvee. Yeah, so I mean, if I can just do that in here, right? In our base here. So we can do React Native init Grüvee. Cool. That's interesting. That's a good learning. Like, I feel like that could be something that a couple people might have been caught up on, but maybe it's just me. It's okay. We got through it. Appreciate your help becoming a dev, and Evgen. You guys rock. Thank you. It's interesting how like some people's brains work. I'm like trying to understand why I got caught up on that, but it's all good as it is fixed now. Or don't work? What you mean, man? Now it's installing CocoaPod dependencies. No, yeah, you're right. I just like, I understood that React Native is an add-on to React, right? But again, like the logical side of me was like, okay, I'm going to be pulling in React Native components into a native application, right? So following this setup, it made sense that if I'm going to install React Native into my project.json, right? Like the React, I would say that since it's an add-on, React is a dependency, right? I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting to me. Oh, nice, Olkaza. Okay. So now we have our actual React Native app here. See, and this has the iOS folders inside of it. Okay. So even we actually might have even messed up there too. Oh, I see. I see. Interesting. All right. So technically we should actually be because these are actually written in Objective-C as well. What's up, Poison? Welcome back. I'm wondering if I replace these, are we going to have any issues here? So we can just bring in Grüvee and Grüvee Xcode Proj. And this TV OS. We're not using any TV OS stuff. God bless Objective-C trash language. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's remove, I think, pretty much everything in here except the pods in the pod file. Thanks for coming by, Terrace. Have a good one, man. Have a good one. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I think we could do it like that, but I enjoy doing it through a GUI. So let's go ahead and do this. How come I... Oh, yeah, I was doing R. Okay, so here's our actual iOS project. This one, come here, just remove. Yeah, I'm gonna remove all this and pretty much bring in these two like that. This is messy. I think it's messy because we didn't fully set it up properly. But it makes sense, right? You have your React Native project. Inside it, you have iOS and you have Android as the native project. So I think once it's set up, we'll be good to go. Okay, so that's that. What's up, Havasta? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. And then with Android, since we don't have anything set up here yet, we can literally just go here. That's cool that it replaces all of it for you already. Oh, we should also make sure we have the proper git ignore. I think iOS probably does have it. It does not actually. Okay, let's make sure we get that. There we go. And now, again, we can come out here, remove this, remove that, and we should be solid now. Okay. Actually, I'm not going to empty that yet, just in case. This is kind of why I asked about React Native initializing when you're doing the Swift stuff. I assume this is how it would have to happen. Yeah, I mean, I thought of it the other way around. It's more along the lines of like, I thought we'd have our shell, and then like we were doing before, we'd bring in certain React Native components into it. into our native apps. But apparently not. That's cool. You learn something new every day, you know? And so I think... No, yeah, node modules need to be at the root there. Oh, or are they talking about these node modules? Ooh. Yeah, okay. So it's Grüvee. Grüvee? What? But what do you mean? Yeah, so this was already initted for us already, which means I don't believe we need this. Grüvee within a Grüvee folder? Oh yeah, depending on like, yeah, so for iOS you have this is for the iOS project. Yeah. Only for iOS though, and I guess for Android too, I think. This is how the iOS project files are set up. Yeah. No, go to Finder? What? Tweet. Hello, Finder? Finder, where are you? Grüvee. Oh, I gotcha. Grüvee and then within Grüvee. Yeah, I get what you mean. Oh, we can just pull this out one layer, right? Yeah. Yeah, technically I have to go one more layer. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull that out. I'm going to remove these node modules. Pretty sure we don't need that in there anymore. It's okay to break stuff. If we break stuff, we break stuff. I'm going to remove this yarn lock as well since we're not doing anything in there. Get ignore is at the root as well. Literally just grab that. Let's move this out here. Copy that in there. Wait, what? Biggest commit in setup history. Yeah, for real. Have a good one, Epson. Thanks for coming by, dude. Appreciate you being here. Okay, so there's like... Oh, shit. Okay. So now, there's our React Native project, right? At the root, like we're talking about. And then we have Android, iOS, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And I want to look at the get ignore file real quick because I think that was the original one that we wanted. Okay, OS 10, Xcode, Android, Node. This is the... Looks like the get ignore for like Mac. Yes, we did have a sexy one from get ignore. Yeah, get ignore.io. Yo, Lemon Android. Welcome. Did you program a Discord bot? I like to try a Discord bot. I actually have. I have not really. Gotta drag it out of the trash. I have made one before, but I don't know what I did with it, honestly. Is the source on GitHub? I don't remember. Pretty sure it is. I just don't remember what it's called. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, this is like the general one that we wanted, right? Yeah, this has React Native stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the one we're looking for. All right. Yeah, I can point you to it at some point, Lemon Android. If you actually just ping me on Discord, I can probably point it to you. Yeah. Okay. Yes, it looks good to go. Yeah, I'd say so too. So at this point, I want to kind of bring it back to what we were doing here. So if I go to our iOS project, finally git push. Cool. So yeah, becoming a dev, this is what you're talking about, right? So we have our target here. I do want to change this to 12. But yeah, so here are all of our React paths. Yeah. Dev support. Okay. But that's the thing, man. What about... Oh, I guess these are them, right? Those are the ones. Git push. All right, hold up. We're about to do it. We're about to do it. I promise. I promise. Is there a way? Yeah, I can test this, right? Like, I just run yarn start or whatever it is. What's the command to run this thing? The React Native project. React Native start. That's what it is. Or just yarn start. $5K? Just a lot of changes. A lot of changes have been happening right now. That's the React Native server. Oh. Yeah. Sorry. Thanks. Can we just add a script here? Start iOS. React Native run iOS. Oh, baby. Here we go. Did we do it? Is it live? We're launching Grüvee in React Native, folks. Oh my god. Oh no, or is it launching the iOS project, right? Pixelogic.groovy. Didn't we have some text in here or something? I think simulator is... It's not. Pretty sure we had some text in here unless my constraints were all jacked up. I didn't test it after that. But technically this is it. I think you need yarn start now? Do command R. Okay. Yeah, no, that didn't work. $1 billion idea. I feel like we might possibly need to do this. So yarn start, then yarn start iOS. The server might need to be up first. I can't remember if I added, because I did add something to it. I just don't remember if it was working or not. So it could be there. Because I would have to check the storyboard, because I just added to the storyboard. Try the Android one. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's try the Android one maybe. So let's also write that in here. I just want to make sure that these things are up and running. Start Android. And I guess we should name these to run instead of start. No, we're doing some coding here, sort of. It's just, I mean, it's initial setup stuff, but well, I mean, this would just be loading the app itself, right? So it searches through our project. It finds like the Android folder. What? Build failed. Run CLI with verbose flag for more details. Damn it, not running. Starting now. Didn't start successfully. Build failed with exception. No connected devices. Try run with stack trace option. Oh, do I have to specify a device? There's probably something I gotta do there, right? I don't think it will show anything since you need to add the code in React Native. Right, so that's what I was just thinking. Because it looks like it's building the app from the iOS folder. And we don't have anything hooked up from React Native in the iOS folder. So it should be just our regular view here. And that should be... should have my storyboard here. I don't. Yeah, React Native has a default view, but remember, we haven't hooked anything up to React Native yet in our native apps. All we've done is created a React Native project and then added the native projects inside of it. But there's no connection between the two yet, so it should just be running the native app from iOS and Android. At least that's what it's saying to me. Like, found Xcode project. Like, it's literally running the Xcode project here. Grüvee.xcodeproj. Wait, have you cleared storage on this yesterday? Yeah, we cleared storage. I don't know what this is though. Okay, yeah, so to run your app, you need to first start the development server. To do this, simply run the following command: React Native yarn start, run the app. Now build and run your Android app as normal. Once your React power activity is, it should load the JavaScript from the development server and display. Huh. It's saying you don't have an Android device connected. You need to run the app through Android Studio. It injects the JS code, I believe. Yes, well, it does, but we don't have it hooked up. We haven't told it to do that yet, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's okay. That's what it sounds like. It's weird that on iOS it does it fine, and then it doesn't do it. Doesn't run Android like that on there. It's weird to me. Okay. Open Android folder, build and run. Build and run. Cycles Android when though? Probably never, dude. Probably never. Unless someone wants to take it on. I'm more than happy to support that. Because it has some prompts. Yeah, but what's like, I already know this works. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. We know the Android project already works. So now it's just hooking up the React Native stuff. But like, how do I still have to run the app through Android Studio if the React, when I add my React Native stuff? That's what it sounds like from here. Wherever that was. Yeah, so bring up the server and now build your, yeah, app is normal. Okay, gotcha. Which keyboard you bought? I have a magic keyboard thingy. Dude, yeah, but the whole point is it's not set up, like, we don't have any React Native dependencies in our Android app yet. So like, even no matter how many times we rebuild it, it's not going to show anything because there's nothing injected into our project. You know what I mean? But thanks for your help today, dude. Appreciate it. What's up, Tank Williams? So you work at Microsoft, but you work on Apple. I work on things that I enjoy. Apple, this app we are using Android as well. Doing iOS and Android today. Yeah, so this should be fine. So it does work in there. And the next thing is what we were trying to do here was just actually wire things up. So it actually pulls in the React Native code into our project. Right? Because we get to the point where this is an actual component. That component's there, but it's created via index. You need to add that component to your existing view controller. So we need to literally like inject it in order to do that. So where are you? So here you would have access to this thing, RCT root view. And RCT root view should get you to the point where you do this shit, it looks like. Oh, initializes with all this stuff. Uses JScore on iOS? What's JScore? Yeah, so essentially once we add this into our iOS app, then we'll pull in the React Native view, and we should be good. Here, Boki, I'm going to put this for you. I think it's called the Magic Keyboard 2. Or just Magic Keyboard. I can never remember what Apple's keyboard stuff is called. But okay, now it's time to commit. Let's get this thing. Holy moly. Look at all that. Woo! Man, look, this ad is like, dude, I can't do it. Please send help. Git commit. Man, okay. I know we had a lot of road bumps here, but that was cool, man. I'm glad we went through all this, and I'm happy that there are people out there that could help out with that. So I appreciate all of you helping out. That was cool. I'm glad we were able to get that done. Oh, nice, Enoch. Yeah, cool. I didn't actually know that. Yo, Flav Creation, what is up? Welcome in. Thanks for the commit, man. Yeah. That should be good. Wow. What a journey. So here I want to note this. Things to note. 1. The structure for this type of setup is React Native app with iOS, Android subfolders inside the directory. It's actually really cool. If you use create React Native app, as it sets everything up for you. So that was really good. 2, no, I think that was pretty much it, right? That's pretty much the biggest thing. Now it's time to hook up our React Native components to each native platform and test. Nice. We got it, folks. We committed that bad boy. If we now take a look at our project here, our repo, we are good to go. Nice. Oh, what are you developing on? I'm developing on a MacBook Pro, but we are making a mobile app for Android and iOS using native shells and React Native components inside of to plumb through them. Oh, ID. We're using VS Code, and then we'll be using Xcode and also Android Studio. But for all our JavaScript stuff, VS Code all the way, my friend. All the way. And folks, this is a good stopping point for me as I got to start getting ready for work. But if you haven't yet, consider following the channel. Would love to have you here. We're here Monday through Friday, 5:30 a.m. PST and 12:30 p.m. UTC. It'd be awesome to have you here, part of the channel again. Having a good time working on this project. Again, we're in day 4 on a brand new project. Doing a lot of fun stuff. Flav Creations, dude, thank you so much for that. Appreciate you being here, man. And updating my Android Studio just for download to the computer again. Holy moly. Yep, I downloaded it again for the first time yesterday. It's been a while. Low Kaza, yeah. And also we have a Discord if you're interested in chatting with us outside of the stream. A lot of cool people here in stream that are also in the Discord, always talking about literally anything, and a lot of dev support if you guys need help with things. So thanks for coming out. At the end of every stream, we always love making giving raids to people. So if you're a sub, grab that first sub message, Adelan, rip the bun. And if you're not, don't worry, grab that second one, Twitch, rip the bun, Twitch raid. Dude, Flab, that's awesome, man. Sounds like a really cool time. How's it? Is it hard? Is it easy? Are you enjoying it? Let's see who's on today. I always like to try to look for smaller programming streamers out there. See what they're doing. Yeah, there you go. Hey, learning React. .NET Core on vacation. That sounds fun. Dude, let's do it, man. Sounds like a good time. Helm Eli. He has a pretty cool setup as well. Everyone stick around for the raid. Let's give Helm some love. Loving it, really. Trying to find new friends and see how others are doing it. I never really paid much attention to Twitch before games, so I'm waiting to do live coding myself. Awesome, dude. I would highly recommend it, man. It's a great time. It's not for everyone, but if you give it a try, you actually find that you learn a lot more by having to explain things to people, which I think is the best part. I definitely think that's the best part. And just like meeting, like there's so many smart people on here, man. It's crazy. It's incredible. All right, everyone, let's get ready for the raid. Let's give this man some love. You're bad at it? Hey, well, you'll get better at it over time. It's just, you just practice it, you know? But I do hope you come back to the streams, man. Would really love to have you back here. And, yeah, and I hope to hopefully catch you streaming one day as well. But thank you all for coming by. Have a great rest of your day, and we will talk soon. Enjoy the raid.